Beautiful. Wow. Well, that's a great way to start another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. Here we are. It's a great day to be in the record room. It's a great day to be alive. And it's a great day when friends give you records. Wow. So I had a really cool experience last weekend. Guy I know pretty well came across a crate of records, and he said, I'll meet you in this parking lot. We don't live that close to each other. And we did a parking lot exchange, and I happily took the records, and I've been sorting them and looking on Discogs and having a lot of fun with them. So this is about, I don't know, 25% of the crate. That was the contents of the crate. So this record was in it. So we just played a song. This is on Coronet Records, Count Basie and his orchestra. But on side 2, the side is all done by George Wallington, I believe is the main pianist on this. So this is on Coronet, a division of Premier Albums. And we'll do a twofer. We'll play another one that was just called Blues. And then we'll play Frankie and Johnny right after that by the great George Wallington. Okay, so let's do what we do here. Let's go through and check out all these great fun records that were just given to me. How exciting. This has really been just a trove of so much awesome vinyl. Let's start with the great Jackie Gleason. I played this earlier this morning. Today's Romantic Hits for Lovers Only, Volume 2. The great one. Here he is, Jackie Gleason. On what, I don't even know what this is on Capitol. Full dimensional stereo. Who is this guy? Ronnie Doville, The Intimate Voice, Smoke Dreams. It's on Era Records. This is ridiculous. This is just unbelievable. It's EL20002 if you're scoring at home. That's crazy. And it's on just nondescript Era Records. 101 Strings plays the blues. Boy, these are all like from the 50s into the 60s, this whole batch. Some of these records were never played. And I know that's a little glossy. We'll try to tilt that around. Here's RCA Victor, Hearing is Believing. Whoa. Listen to before and after a high fidelity on brilliant RCA Victor with new orthophonic recording. So I don't know, this is a test records that if you're going to Groove Guard, so if you're going to buy one of their hi-fis here, I don't know what you do with that. You play it. Oh, The Wonderful World of Jonathan Winters on Verve. That's ridiculous. Doing all his, his comedy bits. Oh, here she is. Don't Go to Strangers. The great Edie Gourmet putting out this beautiful record. Wow. Arranged by the great Don Costa. I mean, this is just great stuff. Here's Roger Williams on Cap Records with the title track Born Free, with the orchestra by Ralph Carmichael, produced by High Grill. Now these are really interesting. This is a kind of a set here. It's some stereophonic spinorama. David Rose, Strings Alive. And there's so much technical information on the back of this. This is on Spinorama Records. It's a division of Premier Albums. So you start reading it here. Here's the technical data on this. It says, okay, this recording was made on an Ampex tape recorder model 300-2 with Altec, Telefunken, and EV667 microphones. The masters were cut on a Scully lathe with Western Electric 3A cutters. I mean, this is so unbelievable that they're telling exactly the specs on the equipment that this was made. Here's another one in that same series. This is the David Rose with Andre Previn. Same series. Well, this is not going to come in handy. Music for Expectant Mothers. Wow. This was produced by Parents Magazine. Okay, this is unbelievable. By Sid Feller. Played by Sid Feller and his orchestra. That's ridiculous. Here it is, the soundtrack. And other songs from Broadway motion pictures. Mame. The Living Strings plus trumpet. It's the sweet sound of living strings. Oh my gosh, on RCA Camden. Here he is, Mr. Music. Mantovani. Wow, this gets crazy. Who are these guys? Here they are. They arrive in style. The Executives. Well, they're going places. And this is autographed. Here he is, Art Smalley down here. They could only find Art when it came time to pass this around the table or on the airplane on their jet stream. Art Smalley. Well, he signed it. They couldn't get the rest of those goons to sign it. Baby, the Rain Must Fall. Here it is. Glenn Yarborough, the Great. Produced by Neely Plum on Dynagroove. RCA Victor. We're going to keep going. We're going. Here he is, Hawaii's suntanned Irishman. The golden-voiced Ernie Mahune. Oh my gosh. This is recorded in Phoenix, Arizona. That's awesome. Here it is, Greatest Hits from Hawaii with the Waikikis on Palette Records, KO, Cap Records. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is just hours of joy just to go through these. Living Stereo, Camden. Here's a nice shiny Living Strings play the music of Hawaii. Hope you guys can see that okay with that beautiful drawing, the casting net. Sorta May. Bill May and his orchestra. Someone's going to have to tell me who this guy is. Okay, no idea. Something about the Ozzie and Harriet show. Okay, here he is, the great Nat King Cole. This is a Pickwick release from kind of a reissue off of Capitol. I mean, come on, he's just the best. It's beautiful, the piano style. You know, I had no idea. I mean, what a beautiful voice, but he's also in his own right, a phenomenal pianist. And here he is with an orchestra conducted by the great Nelson Riddle. You can't beat this. There's no way. Beautiful. Here he is, George Shearing. It's Real, George. Also starring Bobby Friedman in his group, doing Red's Romp and other great songs of the era. I mean, I can't get enough of his Witchcraft. More Nelson Riddle and his orchestra. I don't know who that is on there. Fill me in. Manhattan Tower, Decca, long play. Two musical narratives, played by Gordon Jenkins, and then California. Wow, so this is only one batch. We're going to do another one like this. If you're new here, I'm an avid vinyl record collector. That's how these records were given to me. I'm not a music expert at all. I don't play any music. I took piano lessons a million years ago. But I never got over the vinyl bug. Never got rid of the records, kept them all, and we're not running out of space. But we love going through these. How exciting to go through gifted records that I can just enjoy and talk about. And I thought I'd do a couple of episodes here at Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. All right, on the outro, we're going to play Frankie and Johnny by starring the great George Wallington. record that is. So this is really fun for me. Hope it's enjoyable for you guys too. That's what we do down here. If you've been a loyal follower, listener, watcher, subscriber, thumbs upper, really appreciate your patience on that. I make these in batches. It's a nice rainy day. Thought we'd crank out a few of these. As you can see, I'm passionate about the format. Love this. Very flattered when someone, says, hey, I got some records. The first thing I say is I'd love to have them. And usually there's no strings attached. I didn't buy these, but people know they're going to a good home, and they might just end up on an edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. So enjoy these, and we'll make a few more of these. Thanks again for watching and for listening. We'll see you guys back here again soon. This was another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records.